But we're going to head to the kitchen right now. Of course, it is summertime, and we talk about delicious dishes here all the time. Fresh produce, perfect for light summer recipes. I am so excited to welcome one of the renowned chefs here in the Valley, Mark Tarbell, owner of Tarbell's in Phoenix. Welcome to you.
Well, thank you very much.
There's been so much happening this morning, and you're friends with the Olets as well.
Yeah, for years. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
we've gone, I can't believe it.
I know. We were fighting over you yesterday because Terry's like, I want to be in the kitchen with Mark. And our producer, Margot.
But you picked your son. What's up with that?
I know. No, well, it's funny. She's going to be with you a little bit later, but you truly are one of those folks in the Valley who everybody knows. Everybody knows Tarbell's. And we're excited you're here.
You hang around enough, that happens.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And you guys have a new summer menu. And one of the wonderful items on that menu is a beet salad. And you were just giving me the rundown on the school on beets.
Absolutely.
There's so many different types. And
well, there's lots of different types, and there's a lot of organic varieties available. There's certainly very plentiful right now, which is wonderful. And what we like to use is different, obviously, to give contrast and flavor, we use different colored beets. But beet dishes for me are the most fun because so many people have this bad childhood experience, I'm told, with beets.
Right, because they come out of a can.
Yeah, they do, and they're kind of bitter and all kinds of crazy earthy. Now, they can be earthy, but if you roast them properly, and I recommend roasting them covered in aluminum foil in an oven about 350. There's plenty of these things on our website. Oh, until they're fork tender. It's hard to say, but if you can take a knife and easily pass it through it, then it's ready, right? And there's a big window between cooked and overcooked, so it's really hard to mess them up. Undercooked is bad. That's when they get a little earthy and bitter. So overcooked, they turn into sugar.
So what are you doing with
So
that
instead
towel?
of peeling them, you take a coarse kitchen towel like this. After they're roasted, you roast them with skin on because that keeps all that flavor right inside of it. And it also kind of steams it inside the skin. And then you just take a coarse towel. It's easy as breathing. And you just brush off the outer skin.
What a cool technique. I've never seen this done.
Then, voila.
What?
All done.
My goodness.
So set that aside. And then we're going to dice these up, of course, for our salad and then go on to talking about a couple different things with beets.
So you have how many different types of beets in this salad?
Just two different kinds.
Just the golden?
The golden and red beets, yes.
Okay.
Isn't that pretty? Look at that.
Beautiful spiral is gorgeous there.
Yeah, it is. So, and just, make matchsticks and then take the matchsticks and make cubes out of them.
So nice chunks.
Yeah, just little chunks. I mean, this isn't, I'm not even going culinary on you. I'm just going to cube them up for you. It doesn't really matter, but obviously we want to make bite size, and that's part of the presentation of our salad. So we're just going to do that right there. Set these aside. Now let's go on to the rest of it. There is an Eastern European dish, a Polish dish called borscht. And it's often served with, it is served with a horseradish cream. It's a soup. It's a warm soup. So we thought, okay, borscht is good, but what is better? A summer salad made with horseradish and chilled beets.
Love that.
So again, beets, very important that they're fresh because that's going to bring out all those sugars. This is a horseradish root. It is actually a root. And I highly recommend finding one of these, if you can, in the store because the flavor is much milder. You know that atomic stuff you get? I mean, it just,
you're doing this the whole time.
Rips you apart. Well, not so much fun, right? So let's just take a little chunk of this off. Well, we'll take a chunk and then grate it. We don't need the whole thing. But if you use a fresh horseradish, it is very mild. It's slightly peppery, has a little bit of that zip to it, a little bit of heat. But more than anything, it has just a great flavor. So then if you put it in, we're going to put it in an aioli. There's a lot of dirt there, so let's get rid of that. We put it in an aioli, or you can put it in a sour cream, non-fat, low-fat sour cream. We're using an aioli, which is a fancy name for mayonnaise, but it's like a French mayonnaise.
And we have about a minute,
so
I just want to give you my time check.
Well, again, grate that into what we made, a homemade aioli. Doesn't take very much. I've already seasoned that a little bit. We're going to move on. First, we're going to mix this up and paint it on the bottom of the plate.
I love that.
Thank you for the time. I thought I had hours.
No. I just wanted, a lot of chefs, some chefs don't want to be told and others do, so I just want to make sure that you know what you have to give you plenty of time.
Okay, good. No problem. I think I have time to peel off a little bit of this. Or maybe not. Do I?
Yeah, I think so. And anyway, if not, you know what? You're here the whole hour. So if we don't get to the plating, we'll look at it in the next
We'll
segment.
do that in the end. So we're going to put a little bit of these beets here and those are just going to be seasoned with a little salt, and that's all it's
That's all we need. So
Yep,
just a
that's
little
all we
salt. Do
have.
we put anything when we're roasting them? Just let them wash them and put them in the oven, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. They just turn into sugar, little teeny sugar treats. So I'm going to do beet chips, which I'll show you at the end of the show.
Yes, and the beet chips. It was fascinating when you were telling me how you do those. Look at that. It's just a chip,
All
right?
you do is slice them on a Japanese mandolin.
I love that. And I can even see eating those, popping those in your mouth as a little,
They're
treat
delish.
with a little salt, a little sea salt on
That's
top,
right.
you know?
And the last thing is tarragon, very important. Because it adds a
Beautiful.
little bit of that summery quality.
Well, that
to it.
looks amazing. And what are you doing for us in the next segment?
We are doing an herb salad. Super easy, fun.
Okay, another delicious summer dish from Tarbell's when we come back. And Terry, I know you're gonna get a chance to get over here with Mark in just a bit.
I can't wait.